So once again, this is Coach Venus Duran from the Philippines, as Coach Christine mentioned. So allow me to further introduce myself. So I'm a former employee. I work as a network operations center specialist for 2 years almost. And then I decided to do the business full time. Should I continue, Coach?
Yes, yes, mentor.
All right. So I think allowed to share screen. So allow me to share my screen. So all right. So previously, I've been working around like 2 hours a day from my previous job. So until such time that I found empowered consumerism through my college classmate. So it was my college classmate who first got involved in empowered consumerism. Then during that time, she keeps on posting on her Facebook. So I keep on following her, tracking her updates about the activities and events until such time that I I took the chance to message her and said, "How are you doing? And what is it that you're doing?" Because I got interested because of the activities and events. And during that time, I was few months away, like few months before I left my previous company, and I was really looking for another opportunity that I can work on. All right. So that's it. So we met, and then she invited me to attend a presentation, like a business presentation in one of the office in our province. So and then that time I attended the training, the business presentation a couple of times. So I got interested yet that time, even though I'm already an employee, I didn't have enough fund that time to purchase the package for my registration. So I had to wait like 1 month to get it from my salary back then just to join. So I started around, yeah, I think I started with one account that time and I upgraded it the following months before I left the company. So that was the story how I got involved in the business. So because of the curiosity, like most of our leaders here on our team, right? Since most of you are from different parts of the world, you've got introduced or invited as well through Facebook. So that's how we can maximize our program and our business. And you're not going to get connected only to the people within your country, but also to other countries, like other nationalities as well. So that's one of the advantage. And also, after I left the company, then I decided to do the business full time. And eventually, I've got a couple of leaders already and continually growing our team, of course, because we have the whole world to share the business to. And there are a lot of people, especially these days, that needs this kind of program. So yeah, that's just the short introduction, short story how I got involved in the program, Coach Christine. So that's
Okay.
short
Yes.
story.
That's nice to hear, Coach Venus. It's good to know that you're also an employee back then because most of our coaches became an employee before they entered the business. Okay, so since you have already talked about your background, why did you join Empowered Consumerism?
Yes, that's a very good question. So let me show you my why. The reason why I got involved in the business. So, all right. So this is my family. So I'm the eldest in our family. I have two brothers. So actually, that time I was looking for other opportunities. I was looking for opportunities wherein I could explore more because I don't wanna stay in the office four corners of the room. It got so boring. It got me so bored. I had to look for opportunities and found empowered consumerism. And of course, like most of our leaders here in Empowered Consumerism, we are doing this not just for ourselves, but also to our family, so that we could give them a good life, so that they can travel as well, experience how it felt like when you travel outside the country, beautiful places around the world. There's lots of place to visit together with your loved ones. So I think first and foremost, it is to give back to my parents. That's the reason. And at the same time, for my brothers. And the good thing about our program is that we cannot just help ourselves and our family at the same time. Through our program, we can help other people as well. Imagine our leaders here that we met through Facebook. We don't even know them personally, yet through our program, we've got to know them and they've become like our family. Though we're not blood related, but they've already become part of a family. So that's it. So far, these are few of my leaders, right? And we're continually growing. So we're continually and massively expanding. So that's it, coach.
Wow, you have really expanded internationally, Coach Venus. So, how did you manage to join in this business? So, since you were an employee, you were one of the staffs that is important. Okay, so how did you manage? Since you were really busy working more than 8 hours, I think. So, how did you balance your work and the business and decided to do full time?
Yes, that's a very good question, Coach Christine. So since most of our leaders here are doing the business part-time, same as how I started, I did the business like whenever I have day off or free time, that's how I do the business during those time that I've been working for like a couple of hours per day. Since during that time, all you have left after work is sleep. You have to rest so that you can prepare for your work next day. So you can do the business during your rest day or day off. So that time I have like two day off. So that's the time I'm doing the business, and eventually worked it out and did the business full time. So the same thing that you can do here. If you have like an hour or two every day, you can do the business, do your referrals to your coach, just at least like that. And then on your rest day, you can watch the training, so you will be more informed with our program, so that you will be confident whenever you share the business to other people, especially to the people that you know. So that's what you can do. Do the training and at the same time do your referral so that your coach or your mentor can help you out in growing your team. So that's how you can maximize our business.
Yes, so that's really true. Do everything, do referrals, do prospecting, and the rest. Okay, so right now, Coach, what is the result that you have already?
What is my result? Actually, I'm
Yes.
working. Currently, I'm working on my six-figure check income. So it is my goal for next year that I'll be able to get that check, and surely we'll make it. We'll make it. And at the same time, we would like to have more leaders to be part of our team. So we are massively expanding, especially this new normal. So it is a great opportunity to a lot of people that have lost their jobs. So we are really blessed to know this, and at the same time, we can be channel of blessing by sharing our program to a lot of people. Yeah, that's it, coach.
Yes, Coach. So what is your advice to those viewers that we have that have not yet completed their 15 accounts also?
I see. All right, thank you for the question. So for our leaders who haven't completed their 15 accounts, of course, if you remember our 68,000 US dollar program, right? The first thing there that you have to complete is the red circles, which is the 15 accounts. So that way it will be easier and faster for you to maximize the income, your big income in the business. If you really wanted to earn really big, then you have to position yourself to win, and that is to complete 15 accounts. That's the advantage, because you will do the same thing even if you have one account or 15 accounts, just that the income is very different and very far from each other. So the more accounts you have, the bigger your income can be, and the faster you can get multiple accounts. The more multiple accounts you have, more earnings you can have. So that's it.
Yes, that's true because it's like you are franchising your business. The more accounts you have, the more you can have your income. It can be multiplied on how many accounts that you have, right? So on those people who are just deciding to join, what can you give as an advice?
Yes, great. Thanks for the question, Coach. So for our leaders who are not yet a member or just deciding to join, this is the best time that you start the program, right? Our world is fast changing, technology evolving, right? This is the new normal. You will be left behind. Lots of businesses are now online. So you will never know until your job is until when. So that's not really secured that much. So you really have to make a, you really have to make a decision for yourself in which that your finances, it should be stable enough, and you're the one to decide how much you're going to earn, not your boss. And at the same time, you can do this for as long as you wanted to, and your family can greatly benefit a lot from our program. So basically, this is for you, for your family, for the people that you know, through this one decision that you did, like a courageous decision, because lots of people wanted to join, but it's taking time. So time, you can never turn it back once it's gone. However, money, you can always earn it. So it's the time that's very important, right? So the time that you should be learning, the learning process, learning the business, getting people involved, sharing the business. By that time, you will just notice that your team and your organization has grown so much, right? So you have to take courage to take the first step, and that is to join. If you really wanted to earn and be part of the program, you have to register. You have to register. You need to have your own account so that you can have your own income, right, Coach?
Yes, that's true. Don't wait for others. Don't watch others having their own income while you are still deciding to join the business, right? Because as we have told earlier that time really matters in doing the business. So this is my last question also as like with Coach Damasin. So aside from your family as your deepest why here in the business, why do you really want to become successful and be one of the influencers here?
Wow, that's a great question. Right, I think most of us, thank you for the question, Coach Christine. I think most of us actually, deep inside us, we wanted to like contribute, right? We wanted to be of service, we wanted to help others. But most importantly, we need to help ourselves first. And that's why we need to be financially stable so that we don't worry much about our own issues in life. And once you have solved your personal concerns, then that's the time you can focus more on helping other people. And that is what I like the most with our opportunity, because it is not covered. You're not just put into one box and you just have to follow orders and do this and do that. But you can use your creativity, you can use your skills, in doing this business. At the same time, you earn, you grow, and you make a positive impact to other people. And before I think I end and before I end my sharing or my message, I'd like to share screen again because I have a message here. I'd like to leave this message. So this is how to live the life of your dreams in 3 easy steps. So, first, you have to dream big. So, this is very important. We forgot to dream big, especially when we are already employed. We thought that dreaming big is already in movies for kids, like that. So, we really have to dream big. So, you can dream as wide as the Pacific Ocean or as vast as the universe. So, only you can set your limit to how much you want to achieve. So in terms of dreaming big, it could be your dream car, dream house, dream family vacation, dream lifestyle, dream savings, dream career in this industry of ours, right? The influence you wanted to give to a lot of people all over the world. So it's very important that you set it big. So set for the stars, even though you don't hit the stars, you will land on the clouds. Still, it's there, up there, not down here. It's still a good place. So next is set goals. right? After you dream, you have to set goals. So dreams are only dreams if you don't make a game plan. So how to achieve it? If it's too big, break it down into small goals that eventually lead up to your grand goal. Never stop setting goals. So let's say you have a goal for a couple of millions of dollars, like $10 million, right? And a dream house of $5 million. You have to be specific. You have to set the price so that you can work it out and break it down into small goals that you can work on. Okay, not too grandiose. And of course, it's very important to set the goals so that you can have a game plan, just like our game plan, 68,000 US dollar. So you will not just earn your first $20,000 in the business, but more of it, and it can even exceed 68,000 US dollar because it's one-time payment, and then you'll have lifetime benefits, right? Remember, the last one is take action. Of course, once you have a game plan, the game plan alone will not make you rich. You have to take action, do the training, do the things you have to do. So now that you have the dream, the game plan, so that's the missing thing, action. So without doing anything, you're not going to achieve anything. So always be in action, be as productive as you can be. If you don't know what to do, ask your coach, ask your mentor. Be open to your coach, to your mentor, what you are going through. What do you want to know? Because the coach, the mentor, they don't read minds. You need to use words, communicate to them openly so that they can help you in the business. And your coach and your mentor here in the business wanted you to succeed, right? They wanted you to succeed. So you've got to be open and willing to work it out together with your coach and your mentor. And we are always here to help you out. So just be willing to reach out. So the question is, are you now ready to live the life of your dreams? So that's the question to our leaders, to our non-members, and of course to our fellow coaches as well. So that's it. That's it, Coach Christine.
Yes, coach, I'm ready to live my life that I want, to
Yes.
live the life that I want.
Out.
Yes, we are both ready. That's true. $68,000 program will not just make you rich alone. You have to work for it. You have to do the steps. You have to finish all the things you need to finish the process so that you can achieve it. Because even as coaches struggled also to do that, and then we see the results. So if you are watching right now and if you aim for that amount also, you have to work for it, right? So that's the main thing that we need to do after joining. Don't just wait for the blessings to come onto you. So yes, before we end, Coach Venus, do you have still last message, or that will be your last message, the three tips that you have?
My last message, I still have last quote. I
Okay,
still
okay,
have
you
a
you
last
go
quote
on.
to share. Okay. So my last message to all the viewers, leaders, non-members watching this. So know the biggest risk, right? So we know Mark Zuckerberg as the one of the youngest successful multimillionaire who created Facebook, right? He even started from scratch, just like you, right? If you are now, in this kind of situation, but you can be successful as well if you're willing to. So the biggest risk, he said, is not taking any risk. So in a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risk, right? The biggest risk is not taking risk, right? So you really have to make a decision. You really have to take the action. You really have to choose faith instead of fear, because you'll never know, this could be your breakthrough. So that's it. That's my last message, Coach